So welcome to Boxing Media Hub, proudly in partnership with Falcon Contracting and Jam's Boxing Chat. And I tell you what, we're live. Yes, everyone, welcome to Boxing Media Hub. Before you go any further, hit the subscribe button, or if you're watching us on another platform, head over and hit the button and ding the bell for notifications to keep up to date with everything that me and Jam are doing on the channel. But yes, we are here for another live prediction show. It's Joel and Jam, as always, and this is going to be a cracker. Looking forward to this one, Jam. Lawrence Okolie versus Richard Riakphore. Now, there's not just sauce in this fight. There's some serious beef. So we are, really looking forward to this one. It's at Jam's favourite arena, Co-op Live. Just down the road, you can get, there's some great stuff, especially the yellow goods after a certain time. 22 fights, 21 wins and 16 knockouts for Mr. Okolie. He was last out in December against Hussein Muhammad, which he won in TKO round 1. Richard Riakphore, 18 fights, 17 wins, 13 knockouts. Was last out in June. Feels ages ago. Chris Billam-Smith, which he lost unanimous decision, which is no bad loss at all when you're starting to look at things now as the landscape is finding itself. Let's go to this quickly. Yes, the DBC is interested to see if these two can bring anything to the division. Let's see. Tyler gives us the glove. Thank you very much, Tyler. Sam at SWS Boxing. Big shout out, Sam. Very good fight. Okolie points, I reckon, for this, lads. This is at heavyweight. So, what do you reckon, Jam? It's an intriguing one. It's intriguing,
mate. I like it, bro. These are two of my favourite fighters from Britain, you know what I mean, in the cruiserweight division before.
Really?
Like, in Britain, yeah. Don't get carried away. I'm not saying in the world, you know.
No, I mean in Britain. Really?
Yeah, I like Lawrence Okolie. He's very, people say he's boring, but I like the work he does.
He's awkward more than boring, isn't he?
I like him. I've always liked him, you know what I mean? I think that Okolie's a very sound boxer. He's only also lost to Chris Billam-Smith. So both have lost to Billam-Smith.
Yeah.
Lawrence Okolie lost by majority decision, whereas Riakphore lost by unanimous decision.
Yeah.
No shame in either, you know what I mean? And remember, Riakphore also beat Billam-Smith in the first fight when he was 9-0 at the time.
Yeah.
So
it's like this, isn't it? The records are kind of like this, aren't they? You know.
Exactly. And Riakphore also beat Jack Massey for his first defeat, if you remember. Jack was 16-0 at the time and really looking like a prospect.
Yeah.
And Richard Riakphore put him down, you know what I mean? Done him, beat him. So these are two of Britain's best. I'm not saying at heavyweight, but in their original weights, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then obviously Lawrence Okolie had that little spell up at Bridger where he knocked out Rosansky in one round, took that strap, so that's another strap to add to his collection. He beat Hussein Muhammad to win the silver title last time, I believe. Was it WBC silver? Something like that?
Yeah, it was along those lines when it is. Yeah. It's a good one though, isn't it? It's a good one to have, isn't it? That's the thing. It gets you in the rankings. Exactly. It's something to offer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something to bring to the table, which probably made this fight happen, you know, both at heavyweight now. So let's see what they do in Manchester come April 5th. We're still looking for the headline in that fight now. Dillian White's pulled out because of a finger injury against Joe Joyce. So Joe Joyce is looking like Jermaine Franklin, I can tell you now. I've heard from good sources it's going to be Jermaine Franklin. But it could also be other people. So don't hold me to that. Don't clip this and say that's what I said it's going to be. It could be.
Yeah.
But
out, mate.
But in the fight, mate, I just think Okolie might have a little bit too much skill for Richard Riakphore. I like Riakphore. I like what he does. I like the way he boxes. But he's not the most energetic of fighters. Okolie just can keep you on that jab all night. He can outbox you. He can wear you down, warm up, and just pick you off. And I just think he might just take this. I won't say out of cancer. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy for Okolie because it ain't, because these two don't like each other. There's going to be some real heat between them.
Yeah.
It's going to kick off. That finger's got me, says CJ. You know it, mate, that finger. I got my own finger. But yeah, I think Lawrence Okolie is definitely going to have the boxing edge skill-wise, and I think he's going to take it on points. I'm with SWS Boxing, Sammy. I think it's going to be an Okolie job on points.
Yeah, and blimey, Sammy's agreed with you, Jam. That's well, it's usually me, doesn't. Always have been a fan of Lawrence Okolie. I've heard might be Hergovich lad for Joyce, which yeah, that'd be a cracking fight as well.
I heard it's going to be Jermaine Franklin, but there's a lot of rumours flying around. There was also rumours of a few other people as well. I won't go into all of them.
Moses. I know Moses was one of the names flying around.
I put that name forward. I put that forward.
I like it. I like it. I
slammed it straight out there. Get Moses in there, but I think Moses had put Joe Joyce to sleeping around, and it'd be bad
in a
for his
danger
career,
way.
mate.
Danger way.
His career.
But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what these lads can do at heavyweight as well.
There's another rumour about Hughie Fury, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, be a good shout.
Just signed with GBM. That could be made between the two companies. They're all on DAZN now. It's not a problem. You know, you've got Matchroom, Queensberry, and GBM all going to DAZN. Let's see it happen. You know what I mean? We can mishmash these promotional companies and get the best fights. Hughie Fury would be a good test.
Okolie with him 8 rounds, but I want Riakphore to win. I reckon Moses badly beats Joyce. I love Mo.
He's a king, future king. Yeah,
that's not the bartender from The Simpsons either.
His brother won in the weekend as well, Joel, didn't he?
Who's that? Sorry.
Moses Atoma's brother, Karen.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
Carol. I said Karen. Bloody hell. Carol Atoma. Bloody hell. If he finds me, I'm done for, mate. Right, that's it.
Start calling him Karen. Don't call him Karen.
I called him a Karen. I meant Carol. Sorry, my bad. Yeah. It's been one of them days, bro.
We'll see. It's going to be an intriguing one, I think, because they're not the two that scream heavyweight. We've been waiting for Lawrence Okolie, haven't we, to be heavyweight for some time, and it was just waiting for that moment. I think he was going to go after Billum Smith. He was hoping to win against Billum Smith and then elevate into the heavyweights, and obviously that kind of derailed the plans, and then he went Bridgerweight, and now we're there. Do you know what I mean? Now we're there. So he's made that step up through the weights and got himself to where he needs to be, and it'll be interesting. They're joining the heavyweight division at an interesting time, you know, so let's see what happens. You know, like Jam, you need to be arranging these fights 100%. Jam knows, the boy knows. Be interesting to see where the winner goes after this. Let's see. But for me, I don't know. I'd like to see Riakphore. I would. I think he's got to do the work on the inside because, as you say, Okolie will use his jab. He'll keep you at arm's length. If you're getting close, he smothers you. So you almost have to, while he smothers you, do the work on the inside. Probably the good old uppercuts. But it's going to be a hard night's work, isn't it? You know, we know what Okolie can do. He's very much, I am. Don't start.
On the fence, Jolie, also.
But I think it's a tough one. It is a tough one. I think, you know, they both bring different elements, don't they? I think that's what I'm trying to get at.
And what people forget as well, Joel, is that Okolie can bang as well. People think like it's just that stick and move artist.
And he's a heavier weight now. He's a heavier weight.
Yeah. So like imagine seeing what he done at Bridgerweight. He laid out Rozansky in 1 round. And then he went to Hussein Mohammed last time and knocked him out in 1 round. So he's showing that he's took that power up with him. And remember, he's got 16 knockouts, mate, in 21 wins. That's a ferocious record.
It's going to be an intriguing time for Lawrence Okolie. He can't afford a loss. He can't afford a loss.
No, definitely not. If he loses heavyweight to Riakphore, that's pretty much the end of the road. Where would he go back down to the British level?
Well, I think if Riakphore lost, it's not necessarily the end of the world. It's not as derailing, is it? It's not as derailing. He's not been as
hyped as Okolie, has he? That's why.
Yeah.
He's not as built as like in the boxing world.
He could sort of come down, fight another heavyweight that's kind of hanging around that level to really English put himself back in the mix. Yeah, so he could do it again, but I just think Okolie needs it. He's a momentum fighter, and he needs to build off that.
And there's some big fights out there for him, like we just mentioned for the Dillian White replacement. People like Hughie Fury. Imagine Lawrence Okolie, Hughie Fury. That would generate a lot of interest.
I think there's cracking fights for both of them. To be perfectly honest, I think they could.
Definitely.
You know, they're good names to be in and around that division. So for me, I think Lawrence Okolie is just going to be that little bit too strong, and that's nothing on Richard Riakphore. But I just think we've been waiting for the heavyweight Lawrence Okolie. He's now here, and now he's got to sort of prove his worth. Everyone's been waiting for this moment. So for me, it's going to be a cracker. But I just think he's going to use the weight advantage. He's not silly, is he? He knows when to lean on you. He's like a Fury in that respect. He knows how to put that weight on. He knows how to use that advantage. Yeah. And I think Lawrence, obviously, the extra pounds, he looks good for it as well. He doesn't look overweight. He looks good. He's always looked trim. And I think he's gonna make it a hard night's work. I think whether it's going to be a UD, probably could be a majority decision. I think Richard will give it the best he's got. But hey, let's see how this one goes.
Check out Ra's comment, and then you might change
Joel,
your
it's
mind.
okay to like both fighters coming into the fight. Yeah, 100% CJ. It's very rare, to be fair.
It is rare. I like both of these two as well. But if what Ra's saying is true, then I'm going to go all out and say Okolie knockout.
I've heard from inside Richard's Irene that he's not really about it, more into the celeb lifestyle. I do favour Richard. He's good to watch, says CJ. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I like seeing Richard Riakphore, to be fair.
Yeah, if his heart's not in it no more, though, Joel. If his heart's not in it, mate. If what Ra's saying is true, which Ra's never lied before, believe me, Ra doesn't tell porkies, mate. So if that is true, then I think Okolie might get him out of there in 4 or 5.
I think he'll go into his shell once he's hit and hurt. But yeah, let's see this one. We want to hear from you guys. We want to hear at home from you. Leave it in the comments how you see this one. Are you going Lawrence Okolie or Richard Riakphore? Let us know. Hit the subscribe button and check out the rest of the content as always. CJ, all ladies seem to like watching Richard. Hang on, what are you saying? So
he's in a good shape, I think.
Yeah, we'll go with that. But Jam, thank you very much, everyone in the comments, by the way. Big shout out to everyone. Jam, it's over to you, my boy.
Thank you so much, Joel, mate. It's lovely to be back on the predictions with the J team. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're not already subscribed to Boxing Media Hub, head over to YouTube. Do so now. Turn on the notice so you never miss a live with us. God bless each and every one of y'all. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all for the next one. God bless. Have some of this.
Have it. Speak to you soon.